So the Beats Studio Buds Plus have some very important upgrades over the originals, like a much longer lasting battery life, better sounding microphones for phone calls, a better sounding ambient mode, and slightly better performing active noise cancellation. But today we're going to see how the Beats Studio Buds Plus compare to directly both the Galaxy Buds 2 and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, because all of these are good options if you're an Android user.
Now first, there's pricing. Both of the Galaxy Buds here are older. The Galaxy Buds 2 have a retail price of $150, but they like to go on sale for $130. And the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro have a retail price of $230, but they like to go on sale for $180. But then there are the Beats Studio Buds Plus, which have a retail price of $170, but they like to go on sale for $130. Nonetheless, if you want to pick any of these earbuds up, they'll be linked down below. And if you want to further support the channel, pick up a big head approved hat, link down below. We've got trucker hats and snapbacks. By buying a hat, you help the unbiased and unsponsored videos coming, and it also helps us cover more products and produce more versus videos. Thank you to everyone who's already bought a hat, and look out for more designs coming soon. And also, please remember to hit that like button, and let's get subscribed. Now first, let's talk about these cases. Now all of these cases are decent for everyday carry, but these cases have their drawbacks. First off, the Beats Studio Buds Plus case has a larger footprint to it, but both of these Galaxy cases are a little thicker. Overall, both of these cases are decent for everyday use, but with all of these cases, you will notice them when they're in your pocket. None of these cases are as small as, let's say, the AirPod 3, AirPod Pro 2, or Sony WF-1000XM5's cases, which are all really good cases with good case size to battery life ratios. But then there's charging these cases. Now all of these cases charge via a USB-C port, which is great if you're an Android user. But the Beats Studio Buds Plus is the only case here that doesn't have wireless charging, whereas these other two cases do. Now given their price point, I expect the Pros to have wireless charging, but definitely the Galaxy Buds 2 are making the Beats Studio Buds Plus look bad here.
But when it comes to battery life, this is where the Beats come out on top. Now, with their active noise cancellation turned off, the Beats Studio Buds Plus have an advertised combined battery life of 36 hours. The earbuds themselves can go for 9 straight hours, and the case can supply 3 additional charges. Whereas with both of these Galaxy Buds, they both have an advertised combined battery life of 29 hours with their active noise cancellation turned off. The earbuds themselves can go for 11 hours, and the case can supply almost 2 full charges. However, with all of these earbuds, if you were to use them with their active noise cancellation turned on, that is going to drain their battery life faster. Overall, the Beats have the longer lasting combined battery life here, but with these Galaxy Buds, they have much better stamina because the earbuds themselves are able to go up to 11 hours in between charges versus the Beats 9 hours. But overall, I do feel that the Galaxy Buds have better battery life performance here than the Beats Studio Buds Plus, specifically because their case has wireless charging.
But now let's talk about fit. Now with all of these earbuds, they're in-ear earbuds, but they all fit a little differently. The Galaxy Buds 2 are a pair of standard fitting in-ear earbuds, as in they go into your ear canals a decent amount. Whereas with the Beats, these are a pair of shallow fitting in-ear earbuds like the AirPod Pro 2. So these don't go in as deep into your ear canals, so they don't feel as intrusive, so they feel a little more comfortable. The only drawback is that they can wiggle out a little faster than the Galaxy Buds 2. But then there are the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. Now these are in the middle of the Buds 2 and Beats. They go in a little deeper than the Beats, so they offer more lockdown, but they don't go in as deep as the Buds 2, so they feel more comfortable. Overall, all of these earbuds fit well, but I think the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro have the best fit here because they're comfortable, but they offer good lockdown.
Now, when it comes to connectivity, with all of these earbuds, each earbud establishes a connection with your phone. So if you just want to use one earbud at a time, you can use either one. It doesn't matter. And this is the connection setup that we expect to see from all of our earbuds nowadays. And in general, all of these earbuds are really good options for power users that have devices from different ecosystems, because all of these earbuds are very fast to jump from one device to another if you call to them from a different device. And when it comes to overall performance, all of these earbuds have zero latency across the board when watching movies or videos on your phone, whether you're using an iPhone or an Android device. And when it comes to audio codecs, all of these earbuds have support for SBC and AAC, but with the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, if you use them with a Galaxy device, then you are going to get a higher bitrate.
But now let's talk about actually listening to music with these earbuds. Now, first off, with both of these Galaxy Buds, you can choose from a few different EQ settings. The only thing is, you can only do this if you're using these earbuds with an Android device because their app doesn't work on iOS. But this video is mainly meant for Android users anyways. But then there are the Beats, and with these, you can't adjust their EQ to your liking. Nonetheless, both of these Galaxy Buds sound good, but they both like to lean towards a brighter sound signature. But then there are the Beats. With the Beats, these just have better instrument separation, so they sound more open. But they also have a lot more resonance in their bass, and their bass also has a lot more kick to it. So the bass response on these earbuds is just a lot more dynamic than the bass found on these other two earbuds. But even though the Beats have a lot more bass than the Galaxy Buds, they still sound very balanced because the vocals are still very well defined. Overall, I really enjoy how the Beats Studio Buds Plus sound, but I would mainly recommend these earbuds to someone that likes a lot of bass in their music. Whereas these Galaxy Buds, these are better options for people who like a more neutral or a brighter sound signature. But obviously, the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro do sound better than the Galaxy Buds 2 because they have better instrument separation and their bass response is more dynamic than on the Buds 2, but it's just not as dynamic as the Beats Studio Buds Plus. But then when it comes to controlling your music, with the Beats, these are using physical buttons, and some people just prefer physical buttons on their earbuds and headphones. But these buttons are a little limited because you can skip through your music and adjust your ANC settings, or you can skip through your music and adjust the volume, but you can't do it all. Whereas with both of these Galaxy Buds, if you go into their app and activate their Tap the Edge feature, you're going to be able to skip through your music, adjust your ANC settings, and adjust your volume directly from the earbuds themselves. So the controls on the Galaxy Buds are just more robust.
But also, both of these Galaxy Buds have proximity sensors, so they will automatically play or pause your music if you take them out of your ears or put them back in. Whereas with the Beats Studio Buds Plus, they don't have proximity sensors, so they aren't going to do this. And personally, I really do feel that this is a major inconvenience, and I do feel that this is a big deal, especially given the Beats Studio Buds Plus price point. But now let's talk about the active noise cancellation on these earbuds. Now overall, the ANC on these earbuds is decent, but don't go expecting to block out as much noise as more premium ANC earbuds out there. However, the ANC on all of these earbuds is useful on, let's say, your bus ride commute home, or if you're in a slightly chatty office. Now when it comes to overall ranking, for me, the AirPod Pro 2 and Sony WF-1000XM5s are neck and neck for first place, closely followed by the Bose QC earbuds 2. Right below them are the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. Right below them are the Sony LinkBud S. Right below them are the Jabra Elite 85Ts. Below them are the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. Below them are the Pixel Buds Pro. And below them are the Beats Studio Buds Plus. Now, below the Beats Studio Buds Plus are the Jabra Elite 4s. Below them are the original Beats Studio Buds. Below them are the Galaxy Buds 2. And below them are the Sennheiser CX Plus. So overall, the active noise cancellation on the Beats Studio Buds Plus has been improved from the originals. However, just don't go thinking that the Beats Studio Buds Plus are going to block out as much noise as a pair of these more premium ANC earbuds. But in general, the active noise cancellation on the Beats Studio Buds Plus is going to be useful in, let's say, your bus ride commute, or if you're in a slightly chatty office. And in general, the active noise cancellation on Samsung's earbuds has never been super impressive, but the ANC on the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro does block out more noise than the Galaxy Buds 2 and the Beats Studio Buds Plus. However, like I said, the active noise cancellation on these earbuds is going to be best suited on, let's say, your bus ride commute home, or if you're in a slightly chatty office. But like I mentioned in the past, I only use the ANC on my earbuds when I have to, and what's really important to me is the quality of their ambient mode. Now first, with the ambient mode on both of these Galaxy Buds, you can adjust it to your liking, and this is something that you can't do on the Beats. But the Beats do have a much more natural sounding ambient mode, because the ambient mode on both of these Galaxy Buds does sound a little artificial, a little tinny, and there is a slight hissing in the background. And also, the microphone array on the Beats does a better job of rejecting wind noise when walking outdoors, but more importantly, the ambient mode on the Beats Studio Buds Plus is the active kind, meaning that they will actively block out sudden loud noises if you're walking outdoors. So for example, if you're walking outdoors and if a siren rolls by or if a dog starts barking, then your earbuds aren't just going to blast your ears. But finally, here's the microphone test, and I feel that the microphone on all of these earbuds sounds good. They all do a good job of picking up my voice, but I do feel that the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro sounds a little better than the microphone found on the Galaxy Buds 2. So taking phone calls with any of these earbuds isn't a problem, but I do feel that the microphone on the Beats Studio Buds Plus sounds the best, and it is the best performing sounding microphone here. Now, all of these microphones do a decent job of reducing noise pollution, but I do feel that the Beats Studio Buds Plus do the best job here of reducing noise pollution in general. Because right now, the Beats Studio Buds Plus are doing a really good job of reducing all of this road noise. Because for comparison's sake, if we were to switch over to a monopole microphone, you're going to clearly hear all of this road noise. But if we were to switch back over to the Beats Studio Buds Plus, it is severely reduced. And the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro also do a decent job of reducing all of this road noise, but you can hear some road noise in the background, and there is some interference going on with my voice. And the Galaxy Buds 2 also do a decent job of reducing this road noise, but you can hear some of it in the background. And when it comes to blocking out chatter, the Galaxy Buds 2 are also doing a decent job of blocking out this chatter. However, there is some interference going on with my voice. And the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro are also doing a decent job of reducing all of this chatter, but there is some interference going on with my voice, and again, you can hear some chatter in the background as well. But finally, here are the Beats Studio Buds Plus, and I do feel that these are doing the best job here of reducing all of this chatter. So overall, I do feel that all of these microphones are decent enough to take phone calls with while in a quiet room, but I do feel that the Beats Studio Buds Plus do the best job here of dealing with noise pollution, and they also have the better sounding microphone here while in a quiet room.
But with all that being said, if you're trying to choose between the Beats Studio Buds Plus and the Galaxy Buds 2 or Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, with both Galaxy Buds, your case is going to have wireless charging, both earbuds have proximity sensors, and both earbuds have much more robust meter controls on them. Overall, I feel Galaxy Buds give you a better experience, and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro block out more noise than the Beats Studio Buds Plus. However, the Beats Studio Buds Plus have a better sounding ambient mode on them. I also prefer how they sound because of their much more dramatic bass response, and they also have a longer combined battery life. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit the like button and get subscribed. If you want to pick any of the products up, they'll be linked down below. And if you want to further support the channel, check out the merch. I made some shirts and hoodies that look and feel great. And you know I can be very particular, so I'll only slap my name on something if I'm really proud of it.